but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all with the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my straight down, rate, heavy and keep up. That you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. You use a soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my fly lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Motion maker, record breaker, 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JPB.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Has room down the left sideline. And he will get this inside the 30.
Anytime you go over half of the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Broncos.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. The answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Putting the receiver in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I take a G, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music, what? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega, welcome home. This is not a song, this is a
1st down from the 42. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. throwing it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going to throw for it on 4th. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's a screen play to Jesse. And he's short of the first after a model gain.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Already know I got shit gon' go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of control. Money up to a whole nother level.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who have got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
18, run, 18,
Play fake. It's Richardson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Richardson now, 3rd and 2. He's got Sutton complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Run left side. Harvey. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, bang, drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
It's a designed run for Richardson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country
19
mile.
tight, 19 tight. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Broncos.
Field goal.
From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to Jency. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. And the Broncos getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. So following the penalty, here comes 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Stop low 18. Ready. Crack low 80.
Working inside the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Hey, Smash! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 10. Will Lutz to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go, shot!
They'll turn to the ground game and run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half.
Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Has some room to work. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 17.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end
Broncos
zone
take
for a
over
touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, set.
Following the incomplete incompletion. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Completed to his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short, but they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Richardson. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Broncos
Buffalo
first
18.
down. A pickup of 40-40.
In the red zone on first.
And the Broncos first down.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready?
Harvey headed right. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Hey, Smash. 79 Broncos. Bronco leading. Ready?
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brandon Jones up to the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
It's a gain of 8.
For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever doesn't offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
19 Tiger. Go.
They're looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Harvey once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about him when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Denver.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. Go.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hot 70.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. It just did not work out this time around.
Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball out of the snap.
42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And off to Jency. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, set. 72.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Giving this to Harvey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Set. Cavity line. 60 Bison. Undercrunch. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He finds his back, Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Tiger package comes on the field. was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Get him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down.
First and 10 from the 32. Richardson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23. Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Trying the right side with Miller. Oh, he lost the football! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 12 in the fourth. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Jump off cut by his back. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost and he busts those tackles.
Second down, give to Harvey. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He's forced out of bounds.
Such a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
Here's the backup. First throw. On the move, headed right. Takes this one on to Harvey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Again, right side to Miller. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
It's a loss of 2.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brought add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now.
This is Harvey. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, who's going to send this away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Hawks 7, Hawks.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther. Ready?
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
Go.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Heard this to the line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They are throwing it again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. I imagine, Carter, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads and seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game.
Red. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
They're going to pass it here. And down he goes. Raiders got him. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.